Hey guys, welcome to Brotato. Today we are going to be playing as Speedy on Danger 5. So, like I just said, we're going to be playing as Speedy, which you can see here. That gives you 30% speed. You gain 1 melee damage for every 2% speed that you have. You lose 100 armor while standing still, and you lose 3 armor overall. Keep in mind that is 103 armor if you're standing still. For this run, we're going to be starting with the Jousting Lance, and we're going to be going only Jousting Lances the entire run, and that's because you gain 2% speed, which for each one is going to give you an additional melee damage, and you already have an incentive to not be standing still. So the loss of 10% damage for standing still is further compounded, so it doesn't matter. You're going to be moving around anyways. There are a few stats you're going to be looking out for in this build. The 3 stats that you're going to see most from me are going to be speed, attack speed, and dodge. All of those are really, really important, and they're going to contribute to a really strong run, despite being so vulnerable if you get hit, considering you have negative armor. The items that we're looking for most, absolutely number one, and you're going to see it play a big role in this run, is the power generator. Power generator is a 1 run every single time. But otherwise, we are looking for any items that increase your speed. We're looking for any items that increase melee damage. And what actually played a huge role in this run was metal detector. I couldn't believe what a huge role it played, but I believe it was like wave 13. I got like 800 materials on a wave where I would typically only get like 400. So it played a really big role, allowed me to buy more items. Luck also played a big role, so I was picking up a lot of Lost Duck. And outside of that, HP. Alien Baby played a big role, but any HP items are going to be really important for your survivability later on. And without further ado, let's get into the run. And here we go, Speedy Danger 5. This is wave 1. We're using the Jousting Lance. Now, obviously, the whole caveat of Speedy is that he is speedy. As I mentioned in the intro, you lose 100 armor if you're standing still. I think you have 3 armor static, and then you gain 30% speed to start. Now, obviously, this is a great synergy with the Jousting Lance because it gives you more speed. So really, we're going to be focusing very much on Jousting Lances and more speed. So take coupon on another Jousting Lance. We'll reroll one more time, see what we can get. Nothing I really want. So ideally, we want to get to 6 Jousting Lances pretty quickly because the attack speed of the Jousting Lance is just really awful. It's honestly terrible. So we're going to be trying to get up to 6 pretty much immediately. But that being said, you start with so much speed. It's one of the things that's great about this character is that starting with 30% speed feels freaking amazing. It's hard to say. It's hard to say anything other than that. The playability is there. You know, you don't feel like you're struggling to get away from enemies. I'm going to take Lost Duck. The luck is super helpful. Of these, I'm going to take the HP. I need the survivability. Coupon first, then Jousting Lance. I can't buy anything else, but there's another Jousting Lance, and I will take the 10% attack speed. Now, the Jousting Lance, in case you don't know, you lose 10% damage if you're standing still, but of course that plays perfectly with this character because you always want to be moving anyways, so instead of losing that 10% damage, you just don't lose it because you're running anyways. Because if you're standing still, that would be an interesting challenge. Maybe I'll try that one day. Maybe I'll try beating Danger 5 Brotato with playing in a way that stands still. Or maybe I'll mod it so that I'm guaranteed Estes Couch. I'll try and eliminate all my speed so I can get all the HP regeneration, try to survive. 10% luck and lose... No, I don't want to lose 2% damage for luck. And I don't want to lose attack speed either, so I'm just going to recycle both of those. Actually, we'll take attack speed and more speed. There we go. 10% attack speed, Jousting Lance. And another Jousting Lance, level 2 this time. We're going to save Baby Elephant. Piggy Bank, I'm not going to use it, but I will save this Jousting Lance, and I will save Cyclops Worm. And I'll save Glasses, too. I'll actually save all of these. So, this is a really good spot. This is the earliest that I've gotten 6 of these. The other thing that I haven't mentioned yet about the Jousting Lance is that the Jousting Lance has great piercing. I think you can hit like 4 enemies, or maybe 5 or 6. So, you deal with these groups of the little guys super easily. In fact, I think if you're using this build and you're struggling before wave 7, I would say, you've got pretty bad RNG. You know, it takes bad RNG to struggle early on this build. You really struggle a lot with the characters who have... with any of the characters who have a lot of health. So if you're fighting the Bruisers, as I've learned they're called, or the Horned Bruisers, they can be a real problem. Or obviously if you're fighting the Elites, But if you're just fighting the regular guys, it's really no problem. 10% attack speed or 2 armor. This is a hard choice for me, but because the armor is so crappy if you're standing still, I'm going to go fully on DPS. So I'll take the Jousting Lance, the Cyclops Worm, then I can't afford either of those, so I'll reroll. Reroll one more time. Just going to save the rest. Here we go, wave 5. Now, I don't know how well it reflects when you're not playing the game, when you're just watching the game, but the attack speed is still pretty bad. I want to continue to improve it. Last time I did this run, I think I got to I think it was like 90% attack speed. So nothing insane. It's not like you're going to break records with the attack speed, but once you get to a point where you can pretty reliably hit things multiple times per second right next to you, if you have like one big enemy, you're in a pretty good spot. But I think the cooldown, well, we can actually check it out in a second. I don't remember what the base cooldown rate is. Obviously, this isn't going to be the base cooldown rate because I've already gotten some improvement stats for attack speed, but Cyclops Arm, I'll take that for free. I don't want any of those. I'll take 10% luck and another 10% attack speed. But I mean, even with 35% attack speed, the cooldown is 1.15 seconds. So it's really bad. And 1.1 seconds for a level 2. And I'm sure it's up to tier 4 it would be 1 second even. So really not great. We want to continue to upgrade the attack speed. Baby Elephant, I'm going to skip Glasses for right now. There we go. Scar is going to be helpful. And another Jousting Lance to save and more speed. Now, what I'm really hoping for in this run, you're not going to get it guaranteed on every run, of course, but you're looking for Power Generator. If you get Power Generator, it's pretty much a guaranteed win. It's a 1 run. Just because guaranteed 30% damage. Plus then you can just put all your focus on speed. You could get over 100 speed. And, you know, at that point, the game is a little bit ridiculous, especially considering you're going to double your base damage just by getting that. So, I'm very hopeful to get Power Generator. I'll leave a little note here if I didn't get Power Generator so you guys know whether or not I got the free 1 run or whether I had to work for it. But, that being said, here we are at the end of Wave 6, and that was, I don't want to jinx it, but that was pretty easy. Let's see. Another 10 luck, I'll take that. Another Jousting Lance, more speed. Now I'll take the range. Reroll again. Another Jousting Lance. I am going to take Dangerous Bunny. Another Jousting Lance. And Metal Detector. That's going to be great. Here we go into Wave 7. Now, this is the first wave where I would anticipate you might struggle. If one of these guys spawns, I looked up all the names the other day, and I still can't remember them. But if one of those big guys spawns, he can be a real problem. Just because you don't have enough attack speed at this point. It's 1 second for each. So, we're dealing, looks like, about, let's say on average, 70 damage per hit. And you can only deal that 6 hits per second. Which might sound like a lot, but it's really not for one of these big characters. Especially, you know, imagine 3 of those veer off and hit, you know, some of these other guys who are hanging around. That's a lot of damage you've lost against the guy with more health. So, I mean, really, ideally, you want to take all these pods out before they spawn the big guy. You have enough speed to pretty much avoid them, but still, I'd rather just not have them on screen. I need the HP, so I'm going to take the HP. Metal Detector, Jousting Lance. Incendiary Turret. I am going to make sure to take turrets. Another Metal Detector. That's great. Bait, I'm not going to take. It's too high. It's high risk, high reward, and it's a little too high risk for somebody of my skill. Now, as you can see, the bruisers, I am taking these guys out in pretty much 1 hit. So I'm glad I was able to get the damage up that early, because that does make this wave significantly easier. The problem is if you can't take out those guys in 1 hit, and that's true of any character, is that if you can't take out these guys in 1 hit on wave 8, they can be incredibly difficult to kill. You can see the Horn Bruisers, those are taking a couple hits to kill, but the rest of these guys, not so much. You know, the regular Bruisers, if it's on the piercing shot, it might take a couple hits to kill, but, you know, really not too difficult at this point. And that's coming from me. In other news, I came into a bit of luck. I had some listings on some things that I owned. I was able to sell one of them, and I was able to... Well, I lose 100 armor if I'm standing still. So again, I'm going to go for damage. And of these, might as well fix my range. Alien Eyes. I will... Yeah, I saved both of those for a reason. Oh, gosh. More damage. Reroll again. Metal. Banner. Both beautiful. Reroll. Nothing there. Wave 9. You get lots of swarms, but again, these things have piercing. So, and they pierce a bunch of enemies, and these guys all have very little health. So, as I'm hoping is coming across pretty clearly, I'm not really having any trouble here. Any trouble yet. Let me clarify, because while the rest of the runs that I did are really difficult early on, this run gets difficult as time goes on. I don't know if I would recommend doing this build on Endless. I guess if you get the power generator, it could probably go really far. I mean, the scaling always gets you. I've only ever played Endless on Danger 5, so I don't know if, like, Danger 0 or Danger 1, you could just get to stupid levels on Endless in this build. I think on Danger 1 or Danger 0, like, this build would just be ridiculously easy. If you're looking for if you can get Speedy, and you're looking for your first run to beat on Danger 5, this might be one of them to pursue. Or maybe just your first run on this character if you're at, like, Danger 1 or Danger 2. This character is pretty easy to play. Another metal detector, I'll take it. I have 0 HP regeneration, so I'm going to take HP regen. And I'm going to reroll these. 6 speed. I'm going to take 6 melee. I'm actually already at 29. How am I at 29 melee damage? I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope for power generator. So here we go. Metal, I'll take that. Banner, I'll take that. Reroll. I don't want. Pocket Factory is pretty awesome, but I don't really know if I'm gonna skip it. Speed. Metal detector again. Black belt is pretty awesome. Another metal. I'm getting a lot of stacks of a lot of different types of items here, so I'm definitely not going to complain. And now the character is even faster. And, okay, so here we can see one of the first problems with the speedy run is that even though you only lose all your armor if you're standing still, once you get to a certain point, you're moving so fast it can actually be really hard to avoid the enemies. Because my attack speed is not up to par with the amount of movement speed that I have. So, like, sometimes I get close to the enemies and I'm just moving so fast that the next attack doesn't queue up fast enough. But anyway, here we go. Halfway through wave 10. Oh, that wasn't good. So now I need to take some time to focus on survivability. My survivability is okay, but it could be better. HP regen. Armor will be worth it now. I think I have enough of a damage base to begin investing a little bit in armor. That's because if you are moving, you still have -3 armor. And the truth is, I don't really want -3 armor. That's an additional... I think it's an additional 18 or maybe 16% damage. Not very good. I am going to take the max HP. 15% attack speed I can't not take. That does get the cooldown to less than a second. Another metal, landmine, schmoop. For only a loss of 2 melee damage, definitely worth it. Alien worm. More trees. Baby elephant again. Wings. That's an item I like to see on this run. Alright. Here we go. Wave 11. And an elite is going to be on wave 12. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the elite. I think the elite is going to be... This is going to be a kind of run where you're going to wait out the elites. If, by some stretch of luck, I can get the power generator on the next shop, then I think, without a doubt, I can beat the elite. I mean, maybe even if I get Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet would be another good one to take care of the elites, just because you'll deal so much extra damage. You're already in a high damage state. But power generator, that's going to be the real one. That would increase my damage by 50% from the base. So right now I'm at, I think, 23%. If I remember correctly, that was the number I was at, 23%. So that would bring me all the way up to, well, I'm at 55% speed. It might be a little bit more, actually. I think it's 65% speed. So that would bring me up to almost double my base damage. That would be such a huge difference. But yeah, I'm actually wave 11 has gone all right. I'm not gonna be too confident there. Being too confident can be dangerous. Now, Alien Baby is pretty much a no-brainer. 15 max HP and the enemy speed isn't really that big a deal. Tree, I'll take it. HP regeneration, no question. Wings, let's go. Baby elephant. Reroll again. Jousting lance level 3. Excellent. And keep in mind that the jousting lance also gives you more speed. So I'm at 83% speed. I'm definitely not going to be able to buy power generator if it shows up. Another jousting lance level 2. Triangle of power. Nah. Chain gun. Man. That's tough. That's a good weapon, but it doesn't fit the build. So, I'm just going to skip it. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't remember the attack pattern of this elite. Now, I have lots of max... Oh! Yeah. This is going to be a runaway scared kind of elite. Ah, man, this really sucks. It's making it hard to pick up materials. But if I survive, I survive. I'm not going to complain about surviving. Oh, actually, I might be able to take him out. If I can take him out, that would be a million times better. Oh, awesome. And I already got back to max HP. What? I wonder if that was from the red crate. Because I know the green crates heal you, but I actually didn't know that the red crates did anything different. Maybe they restore you to maximum HP when you pick them up. Because I went from like at least under 50% health to Estes couch. Needless to say, I'm not gonna do it. If I still haven't unlocked, I don't know what character it is, but when you reach -5 HP regeneration, you unlock a character. I haven't unlocked it yet, but this is not the run to do it. This is not the run to do it. So I'm gonna recycle that. 10% attack speed. I will take 2 armor. Another jousting lance. Reroll. Lumberjack shirt. Statue is great if you're doing the opposite build to what we're doing, but we're not. That would be a great one for an Estes couch build, but we're not doing that here. Reroll. Another jousting lance. Another metal. Another jousting lance. More max HP. And yeah, here we go. Just into wave 13. Now, I don't like it when they stack the, when the RNG stacks the elites early. You guys may have seen, I am going to have another elite on wave 14. But, considering how I took care of the other one on wave 12, I think, again, I don't want to speak too confidently because I don't want to have to, you know, eat my words. But I think we're doing all right here. Whoa. All right. Okay. And now you can see where the cracks might begin to form. Because I was having... You see, I'm taking 11 damage on one hit. That being said, I've actually got a whole bunch of max HP, so it's working out okay. Garden. I'm going to take it because heaven knows I need it. The jetpack and the silver bullet. I'm happy to see both of those. And I am literally one material away from being able to take them both this wave. So I'm going to take the silver bullet. I'm going to wait on the jetpack. Reroll. Exoskeleton. The 5 armor is the thing that really attracts me about that. So I am going to take that. I'll reroll. Nothing else good here that I see. Another elite. I don't remember the attack pattern of this one, so I gotta be careful. This... Oh, crap. This is a wave that really scares me on this particular build, because it can be very hard to take care of these little guys, and as you guys... If you've watched another one of my videos, you know that one of the things that I really struggle with... Wow. I've actually got so many audio things happening right now that it's actually not giving me the audio of hitting the enemies anymore. Shoot. Okay. Alright, I gotta focus now. You gotta give me a second here. Getting lots of materials, though. That's good to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on surviving here. I say as I then proceed to... Okay. Alright, don't die. Just please don't die. Okay. I survived. That's all we're worried about here. Little frog. Recycle. Medical turret. I'm gonna need that, so let's do that. Another 15% attack speed, yeah. I don't see any reason why not to take that. Jetpack, absolutely. Alien worm, say less. And my cooldown is now to 0.8. Another jousting lance, so let's get our first tier 4. Reroll again. Another level 3 jousting lance. Let's go. And that's all I can buy for now. And the next elite is going to be on wave 18, so I have 3 waves devoid of elites. And I could not be happier about that. Yeah, as you can see, my speed is way outperforming my attack speed. But, like I said, over 100 speed. So, movement is not a problem on this build. If you can't get to a ridiculous speed on this build, one of two things is happening. Either you're buying the wrong things, or just RNG doesn't like you. The former is definitely possible. I've done plenty of it. And the latter, well, you know, everybody has their bad days. That being said, here we go. The luck stat is treating me very kindly here. I'm getting lots and lots of crates. And wow, we are already to 3 seconds to go in this wave. Now, fun fact about this character. The first time I played it on Danger 5, first time I ever played the character, I will take Vigilante Ring, Blindfold I don't need. 5 HP regeneration, I do not think I can say no to that. And another 10% attack speed. Beautiful. So now we're down to 0.72 cooldown. Anywho, the first time I played this character, I made it to wave 20 on this exact build, focusing on speed, lances, and attack speed. And I made it to within 9 seconds of the last wave. And then I lost. So, we're trying not to do that today. Extra speed. Wow, I got 800 materials? Holy crap. I am going to take the 8% dodge and lose 1 armor. And I'll get that armor right back with metal. Reroll again. Another jousting lance. Another 5% dodge. Baby gecko. Reroll again. Reroll again. Another jousting lance. That's what I want to see. I'll take both of those. Reroll again. And another jousting lance. And another metal. Let's go to wave 16. I can't remember if this is... Oh, this is a pretty straightforward wave. I'm not going to get anywhere near as many materials this wave, I don't think. But, that's not the end of the world. Do I have any bag? I'm wondering if that's what... Yeah, 800 materials, and I have 0... Oh, I have metal detector. I have, like, 3 or 4 stacks of metal detector. I was trying to think what would have been giving me so many materials, but that right there is the answer. Metal detector. That being said, I'm glad I got the dodge there. I think the dodge is going to be more important than armor. Armor is important, because if you get hit, you want to make sure you're not going to die in one shot. You know, if you've got all sorts of negative armor, it's never a good thing. But dodge is going to have a bigger impact here, because especially if you can find that unique item that gives you 5 HP every time you dodge an attack. Another baby gecko, I'll take that. Small magazine. I'm going to recycle it. Don't question it. The attack speed is more important than the damage. Metal, jousting lance. Oh, I need to combine 2. So there we go. Alien eyes. I'm going to hold off on leather vest. Another jousting lance. Beautiful. Here we go, wave 17. Now, I got even more speed that shop, so hopefully I can play well enough to avoid all these enemies. Now, shoot, I can't remember what they're called. The little brain guys. When they... So once sorry, to backtrack, going back to the whole looking up the names. So I found out the guys who look like they have bandages around their head. These guys here. These guys are called the pursuers, not the red guys. Those guys are called chasers. But anywho, the little brain guys, when they give the pursuers their bonus, they have a ton of health. I don't know exactly what the number is, especially with whatever multiplier they get this many waves in. But it's a lot. So it'll take a number of hits when you get those guys, which can make, you know, depending on what your stats look like at this wave, it can make this wave look difficult. But that being said, here we are into wave 17. Clover. I'm going to take it just for the dodge. I mean, the luck is obviously good, but I'm going to take it just for the dodge because that'll get me to 35% dodge. Do I need 6% speed? I do not need 6% speed. I'm going to take the attack speed again. We're down to 0.66 cooldown. That's excellent. More dodge. I don't think I need more speed anymore. Another Jousting Lance. Scared Sausage. Torture. Way too much risk. And Power Generator. All I need to do is survive this wave. Oh, and I hate this elite. Alright. Here's going to be the other play strategy. All these chasers. So, one thing about this elite is that it is super fast. Which obviously plays to your benefit when you're playing as this character. Because its one strength is something that you have more strength in regardless. I don't know why I was focusing so hard on making sure I picked up that crate. Definitely unnecessary. I could have just waited until the end for it. It would have had the exact same effect. But it doesn't really matter. I've got 20 seconds left to survive. Alright, you can do this, bud. Just focus. That's actually... I'm actually pretty stoked. That was the first time one of those big blade guys spawned throughout the entire run. I need to make sure I have enough materials to buy Power Generator. More Alien Eyes, I'll take it. More HP regeneration, I'll take it. Power Generator. 165% damage. 165% damage. And now I will take more speed. I will take another Jousting Lance. Nah, I'm going to forget Small Magazine. But now, I don't think there should be a single regular enemy that I don't one-shot. Oh, no, apparently I'm wrong. I did my estimations wrong. But Power Generator is what I've been looking for this entire run, and so I'm super stoked that I did get it. That being said, I wish I got it a little earlier. I think it would have made the run a little bit more fun. This build right here with Power Generator, I could definitely go to Endless Mode. I don't know how many waves it would survive. I would anticipate that it could survive like maybe 3 or 4 more waves. But of course the scaling gets ridiculous in Endless Mode. You do get... It gets to a point where the hill gets so steep that all of a sudden you go from clearing the stage 1 wave to 2 waves later, you can't even get like... You can't catch a break. You'll literally be swarming the entire time. And they just get faster and faster as well. They get stronger and stronger. They do more and more damage, so it's tough. Wandering Bot's not really worth it. Small Magazine is worth it for the attack speed. Another 9 max HP. I'll take that for the final wave. Reroll. Another Jousting Lance. More attack speed. I'm not going to take... neither of those are really that useful at this stage. Pretty crappy last shot, not going to lie. But anywho, here we go on wave 20. Oh, man. Guys, when I tell you this run feels great, I mean it. So there we go. That's 1 boss down. And let me tell you guys, this is the fastest... That's the fastest I have ever beat the final bosses. And with that, that's the Speedy build. I don't think there's any build on Speedy that works better. You guys, let me know if you think I'm wrong. But this run was great. This was awesome. As you can see, that was my first time winning with Speedy. I never actually made it all the way through the run after that first run where I made it to the end of wave 20. Power Generator played a huge, huge role in that run. It is beatable, I believe, wholeheartedly. I believe that it is beatable without the Power Generator. You could see that the run was still going pretty strong even before I got it. The Power Generator is a 1 run on this character. Important stats to note. 172 damage because of the Power Generator, of course. We're at 128% speed, 12 armor, 41% dodge, 135% attack speed. All of those just contribute to a super, super strong run. And that was super exciting. I'm super glad. I unlocked the Fin, which gives you 10% speed, 3% lifesteal, and you lose 8 luck. But guys, that was Speedy. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to check out my last few videos, you could see a run on the Demon, the Apprentice, and otherwise, let me know if you want to see more. I'm working on a build right now for a couple of characters. We're going to build for Chunky, which is a lot more difficult than this character, for the Arms Dealer, for Leech, for One Armed, and surely some others. Let me know if you guys want to see Well-Rounded as well. I realized I didn't do that one. Obviously, that's the first character you unlock. If you guys want to see how I beat Well-Rounded, if you guys want to see what my thoughts are as far as playing that character, you guys can let me know. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end, and I will see you next time. Thanks.